Hey guys, good afternoon. It is February 8th, 2:04 over here on the East Coast. So today I'm going to be talking about helping others. And I think this is important because you never know who you're going to come across that you might be able to help. Yesterday, my mom asked me to meet her at her at her job to meet this young man and his father. Who the young man is was a sheriff's officer and got infected by some sort of staph infection. So I got to meet him, and he's paralyzed now. Um, but I got to meet him yesterday, and he's a pretty happy-go-lucky kid. You know what I mean? He's relatively young, and we're going to be holding a function for him at my job to try and help raise some money to help build him. He's got to make modifications to his house now because he's in a wheelchair. So, I'm going to try to do my part by hosting an event at the place I work at in order to raise money and to, bring awareness to the situation. I also got to talk to the individual for a little bit and asked him about if he was interested in natural remedies, because I'm a big believer in that, and I do think that they work. I was able to get off some. For me, my story is I was able to get off some stomach medications that I was on for a long time because of some natural remedies that I found. And for me, that's a huge thing. I battled with acid reflux and a myriad of other stomach issues. Had workups done, and they never quite found out what it was, but they knew that this medication that I was on helped me for the time being. And I tried a bunch of different, stomach medications, heartburn, acid reflux type of medications, and nothing really quite did it for me. There was one or two that worked pretty well, but it would still happen from time to time. So I'll get a little bit more into the story so it makes a little bit more sense. But I, as I was on this stuff, I would have to take, a pill every day. And then when I started doing some research and you start to hear, my uncle is a big natural person as well. So we would try things together when I was down in Miami for quite some time, like ginger shots, which I don't know if you've ever had one, but they're pretty powerful, and they are good for your stomach. But I didn't find the instantaneous relief or the long-term relief that I was looking for with that. So I started to slowly, as you start to take like the acid reflux type of medicine, you build a dependency to it. So the same way I took it is the same way I started to cut it back. I started taking a pill every other day when I decided that I wanted to get off that medicine. And then I started taking the pill every 2 days and every 3 days, until it did take me a couple months doing it that way. But I think the transition, eventually, when I would take the pill, it would give me acid reflux. And that's when I knew that I was ready to get off of it myself. And I was doing other things like taking some natural herbs and supplements and different variations to try and combat it. Now that I'm off the medication, and you have to be a little bit more aware of what you're, like more conscientious of what I eat. So you have to stay away from highly acidic foods. Like even tomato sauce is kind of an igniter for me. So when it comes to eating pizza, I can do some with, light tomato sauce, everything in moderation. But tying it back to helping others, that's, where I helped myself try to get off that medication, because it was the only one that I would take on a religious basis. I've tried, many other meds for many other different things, but I was able to get off of them, where they're short-term meds. This one was more of a long-term. So coming back to the sheriff's officer who I met yesterday, and trying to help him, I was mentioning these natural remedies that I was taking, and I know this I would call it, I guess, a group of people, or um, some sort of like individuals who sell natural supplements and herbs and things of that nature that I've found online. If you want more information, just comment and I'll put a link in the description. But I was curious to see if there would be something um, as powerful that would be able to combat his what he has going on, and to see if it would be able to help. you know um, they were telling he was telling me that it was, there's not enough blood getting to his spine. So I know these people that, like, I take natural herbs and supplements, they concentrate on blood nourishing, replenishment, and a lot of other things that have to do with circulation and blood, getting it back to um, a natural sort of state. Their thing for every type of infection is caused by some sort of mucus. So they aim to, remove the mucus and then assist in blood nourishment, all through natural herbs and medicines. There's no surgeries or procedures required or anything of that nature. Everything's natural and it takes over time. There's also a specific diet requirement while you're taking that particular natural herbs and supplements. It just makes it more effective, makes it better. So I mentioned it to this kid. He was open to it. So I came home, and in order to help him, I did some more research on my own. Actually spent about an hour on the phone with one of the representatives for that company, just to figure out a ballpark price range as to what we were looking at for a 1 month supply of these products. And then after 1 month, you can kind of judge for yourself if they're working for you or not. And then you can continue or not continue depending on your experience. So I called, I figured everything out, talked to them for, like I said, an hour, and then I texted and emailed, the sheriff all the information. And he seemed pretty excited about it. So also, as a part of the function that I'm going to throw for him, to see if we can raise, or use a portion of the proceeds to maybe get him that 1 month trial, because it is, on the kind of expensive side, but it's not very expensive. So it's a couple $100, so to speak. So the point I try to get across in this video is that, you don't necessarily have to go out of your way to help people, but if you do, I mean, it feels rewarding to be able to help this kid. What if these, natural herbs and supplements makes a difference? What if, best case scenario, it helps him walk again, or get some feeling in his leg, or helps in any way, shape, or form that didn't help before, or is able to help him get off some meds that he's not particular about taking. So you never know what you can do from somebody else until you try and help other people. And I truly believe it's within everybody to help another person in need. It's almost natural. You would want to do it, just as you would want to do it for a friend or family, even a stranger that you don't know, like a person I met yesterday. To take time and do that for him, when I could have been doing other things. It's just a matter of importance to me. It was important to me then, and it's going to continue to be important to me until the situation resolves itself, or something, or he just is fine with the outcome. But either way, you have to try and help other people, even if it's outside of your comfort zone. Like I said, I'm kind of shy and introverted, and I'm working on getting over that. So meeting new people is sometimes a little strange or challenging for me, but I choose to do it to try and challenge myself to be more open and to be more, more sociable, so to speak. And I think that'll help me in the vision that I have in speaking to hundreds, if not thousands of people, you need to have a certain level of confidence for that. And for me, interacting with people on a daily basis will help, bring that into fruition. So that's a story that I wanted to share with you guys today. Definitely think about helping other people and what you can do for other people, because you never know how you could impact their life. And you have to not do it with bad intentions, like looking for something out of it. You have to do it because you want to, and because you truly do want to help other people. Like, don't expect anything in return is what I'm trying to say. So with that being said, I think that'll be it for today's video. I think I may do a video tomorrow on opportunity and it existing. I still haven't quite put it together, but that'll probably be the genre for tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Again, I'm still at 9 subscribers. My views go up every day, which I'm excited about. And like I said, once I get to 10 subscribers, you guys will know, and we'll see how early into the month that takes place, because my goal was for the end of the month. So let's see if I can get to that before the end of the month. So I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks again for watching.